Hi, I'm Janine from Purple Room Yoga, and I just wanted to do a brief tutorial on shoulder safety for yoga. That a lot of times people will injure their shoulders practicing yoga incorrectly, and so I want to make sure that you're practicing correctly so that your shoulders stay safe and you can be strong and enjoy your practice. So number one is how the shoulder blades work. So shoulder blades move in a few directions, right? There's elevation, there's depression, there's protraction, which is pulling toward each other. Retraction, pulling toward each other, protraction, spreading apart. And we're not going to talk about the side-to-side movement because that's less important with this discussion. So with poses like plank and chaturanga, you want to make sure that the shoulder blades are depressed and very slightly retracted. So they're not squeezing toward each other completely. They're kind of neutral, but they're also not winging apart. And so when you come into plank pose, right, the shoulders are over wrists, the legs are extended back, and you want to make sure that the shoulder blades are not spreading apart, but they're not squeezing together equally. They're kind of neutral down the back, a very slight retraction toward each other, and they're down, so they're depressing toward your waist so that you feel the stability in the shoulders and upper back. Now, when you do chaturanga, and I'm going to do it with my knees on the floor, you're going to keep that depression. Right, you're pressing the shoulder blades down the back and you're pulling the chest forward so that as you bend the elbows, you really feel the lower traps and the lats right in here in the upper back working to support you. Now, a common mistake is to shrug the shoulders as you come forward. And that's a surefire way to injure your rotator cuff. Because shrugging your shoulders like that with that much weight in the upper body, that's not what they're built for, right? Rotator cuff is to rotate in and out and not to support your body weight. And so if you can get the shoulder blades depressed and slightly retracted toward each other as you lower down, it's a much safer position for your shoulder. And now when you lower down, you also want to make sure not to go lower than your upper arms parallel to the floor, because as soon as you go lower, you start to round and you lose that shoulder integrity. So feeling the shoulder blades down the back, press the chest forward, shoulders move back toward your waist, and there you are in chaturanga. Now in downward dog, the shoulder blades are still depressed, but now they're protracted, moving away from each other. So I'll face you so you can see that. The fingers are spread wide on the floor. When you come into downward dog, instead of shrugging the shoulders, you're spreading the shoulder blades wide across your upper back. You're pressing into the palms, so the shoulder blades are moving toward your waist, and you're really feeling that nice length in the whole spine. The shoulder blades are wide, and there's plenty of space in the neck to relax. So if you're not sure if you're there, actively squeeze the shoulders by your ears, and then press the shoulder blades down and away, feeling that nice space in the upper back. And again, you're feeling that pulling down from the lats and the lower traps. And that's what's going to keep your shoulders safe rather than shrugging, which again, puts stress on the rotator cuff muscles. So I hope that was helpful. Feel free to message me if you have any questions. See you in class soon. Have a great day.